Hi everyone, Ken here. How's everyone doing today? I hope well. Today we're going to make another one of my favorites, Polish pierogies. We're going to be making potato and cheese pierogies today. But you can use any kind of filling pretty much. You use meat and onions, sauerkraut, and farmer's cheese or regatta cheese. Farmer's cheese is probably one of my favorites. Both my grandmothers are Polish. I grew up, the farmer's cheese was my favorite. But nowadays, it is potato and cream cheese is very popular. So we're going to go ahead and make that. What are the ingredients we'll use today for our pierogi dough? We're going to use 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I already got 2 cups in a bowl here. We'll be using 1 egg and half a cup of water. So we might as well get started. Oh, no, I didn't. So also for our filling, I pre-made some mashed potatoes. So I have 1 cup of mashed potatoes. And I have 4 ounces of cream cheese here. You can use anywhere between 2 and 4 ounces. I'll probably use 3 ounces today, depending on how creamy you want it. So let's go ahead and start making our dough. First, I'm just going to pour that water right in a bowl. And my grandmother, she used to do it right on the counter. Put the flour right on the counter, make a little circle, drop everything in there. This way is a little cleaner. So now we're going to add our egg. Get that in there. Now I'm just going to take a fork. I'm going to blend that egg really quick. And then now I'm just going to blend everything. So just take a couple minutes here and blend everything you can. Okay, so here's pretty much perfect pierogi dough. It's a little bit sticky, but not too much. I actually had to add maybe a tablespoon of flour into it, just so if your egg's too big or your numbers are off just a touch, just add a touch of water or a little bit more flour if you need, so you get a nice, it's a little bit sticky, but it's not sticking to your hand. So, and I was able to do it in the bowl. So now I'm not going to need it anymore. I'm just going to take this and wrap it up for a few minutes. You just put it in a bowl and cover it with a towel, a damp towel if you want. I'm just going to wrap this and let it sit to the side while we make the filling. You know what? I'm going to wash my hands first. Okay, sorry about that. Get clean hands. I'm going to try the 3 ounces here. I let the cream cheese sit out for a little bit, so it's a little bit soft. It's been out of the fridge at least an hour. Get that on there. Now I'm just going to take a fork. Just mush all this together. Okay, got that pretty thoroughly blended. Now if you want optional, you can add some chives to it. I want to add some chives. I like these freeze-dried chives. Give this a little blend. Get this off. Okay, so here's our filling. Filling is done. Also, an old Polish favorite, I can't forget, is sauteed onions. So I did saute these a little bit ago, just so they're already ready. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these, cover these up, put these away for a minute.
Go.
All right, now we're gonna roll our pierogi dough. So we'll do it right on the counter. A little bit like Grandma. Add a little more there. Oops. All right. Now, ideally, you like to roll this out to about 1/16 of an inch. Start a little bit with my hand. All right. Roll it out. We're going to start from the middle, and you roll outward towards the corners. So take a few minutes. Try to get it about 1/16 of an inch. All right, this is looking pretty good. Now, if you're new to rolling, you could just take half the dough and do half of it at a time. It's a little easier to roll. So now we need either a cookie cutter or a glass. Can't find my cookie cutter, so I'll be using a glass. This glass is 3 1/4 inches, so anywhere between 3 to 3 1/2 inches. A little bit bigger makes it a little easier, for you to roll. So, I'm gonna start. All right, peel up all your extra, but don't throw it away. We're gonna put this off to the side, rolled up in my plastic right there. Okay, before you start, you need a little container. You use this little pie pan. This is just to hold them. I'm gonna spray with a little bit of oil. Just gonna keep them from sticking before we boil them. And I'll show you how to do these. Now, some people like to take like a cookie scoop, gobble everything on it and pick it up. I like to pick them up, and I'll take a teaspoon. I'll put it right in the middle. And I'm just going to take it. Your dough should be pretty sticky still, so you can just take it, pinch the sides. But if it isn't sticky, just get a little container of water, put it out around the rim. You just don't want your filling to fall out while you boil them. So do another one of these here. So same thing, about a teaspoon. Drop this in the middle. And I fold it. I'm almost pulling the top together. It is very stretchy, so it's pretty easy to do. And then perfect pierogi dumpling. All right, so I'm going to do the rest of these, and I'm going to do the rest of my dough. I'm not going to waste that. And we'll finish this up, and then we'll boil them. Okay, pierogis are all filled. Ended up making 18 of them. So what I did, boiled some water. We're going to drop these in. Probably do half batch at a time. Really don't want them to touch because they'll end up sticking, at least for the first minute. And we're going to boil these for about 2 to 3 minutes. Say no longer than 3 minutes. And they're going to start rising to the top. This batch is done about 2.5 minutes. Actually, I'll take these out. Now at this point, you can actually eat them. A lot of people like to eat them like this. I like to fry them after in butter. Okay, I have a tablespoon and a half of butter in the pan right now. I have the heat on medium, or just under medium, sorry, number 4. So we're going to place these in, and we're just going to brown them to actually any way you like. I like them like a light brown. So let's throw these all in there. Just don't crowd them, you don't want them to touch, easier to flip. Drop half in, do the other half. Wait, let me check them first. I just did it for 1 minute. One more minute. Alright, it's been about 3 minutes on that first side there. So we're going to flip these over. Don't burn yourself. Rather cook them a little bit slower and longer than to burn them really quick. Your butter will burn. I use real butter. I think it makes all the difference in the world. We'll do another 2 to 3 minutes on this side. All right. That's the first batch. Nice golden brown. And if you need to at this point, you might add just a touch more butter to your pan and then do the rest. All right, so I think these are actually perfect. Perfect. So the second batch is done. And give me a minute, we'll plate it. All right, so now I'm going to take my sauteed onions, sauteed caramelized onions, whatever you want to call them today. We're going to put these in the middle. Let's make a nice circle of pierogies around it. Finished. Would have had the camera rolling a little bit too long while I was cleaning up there. Forgive me for that, please. So, anyways, take a little bit of sour cream. I'm going to drop this right in the middle there with our onions, and there you have it. Polish pierogies, Polish potato and cheese pierogies. Like I said, you can make it with sauerkraut, with a hamburger and onion, or with farmer's cheese or regatta cheese. But here it is. Actually, I'll grab a piece here, and I'm just going to try one. You look at that cream coming out. Absolutely fabulous. I'll put that down. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. If you can, if you haven't, please subscribe or like. It really helps the channel. And everyone have a great day. Thank you for watching. Take care.